Okay, welcome back again to our a further segment on Hermann Hesse's the poem Der Dichter. This is Ron Dittmers talking to you from the Erasmus Academy recording studios, and today our guest speaker is CJ. CJ, you want to say hello?
Hello.
Okay, so as we've done before, this is actually the fourth segment in this series this week. I'll read aloud and CJ will read after me, and please repeat with him. I'll ask him questions and please try to imagine in your own minds what the answers are as we deconstruct these sentences together. Okay, here we go. Can you see my mark here, the green mark?
I can indeed.
Green is always to go ahead,
Go.
forward.
Green lights.
That's right, these are all green lights. Okay. Wenige Tage später wollte Han Fuchs Vater seine Freunde und Verwandten berufen. Everybody?
Wenige Tage später wollte Hanfuchs Vater seine Freunde und Verwandten berufen.
Good. Up to here, where's the verb complex?
Wollte berufen.
Good. And give us a pronoun there since it's singular.
He.
Right, he wanted to call together. You see here, it has a little circle by berufen, so you look over here and the equivalent is zusammenrufen, to call together. Zusammen means together. Very helpful. So some days later, Han Fuchs, what's this S doing here, CJ?
It's possessive, so it's marking the genitive.
That's right, yeah. So with proper nouns, you can just tack an S onto that noun to show it's possessive. So Han Fuchs's father, or the father of Han Fuch, wanted to call together his, and then this accusative, his friends, and this means relatives, his friends and his relatives. What does zu mean in the following clause?
Indicates purpose, so in order to.
Good. In order to here means to determine. Where's the direct object?
Den Tag.
Yeah, den Tag, to determine the day, and then this is the genitive, der Vermählung, as you see here, Hochzeit, literally just means high time. It doesn't, and it means wedding. Okay, you want to just do that whole first sentence? Just translate slowly so we can
Sure.
follow.
A few days later, Hanfuch's father wanted to assemble his friends and family in order to determine the day of the wedding.
Yeah, I would say relatives here, and because family would be singular. This is a plural,
Oh, okay.
but that's fine. Relatives.
I just wanted to get that English idiom, friends and family.
Ja. Going on. Da widersetzte sich der Bräutigam und sagte, everybody?
Da widersetzte sich der Bräutigam und sagte.
So up to there. Now, when you see da, you always ask yourself, is this a subordinating conjunction, meaning since or because, or is it an adverb, meaning at that point or there? And you can tell by if the verb comes second, it's an adverb. If the verb comes at the end, as all subordinating conjunctions require the verb to come at the end of the clause. So this is, in this case, it's there or at that point. And this means he objected. Where's the verb complex there? Just to review again.
Widersetzte sich.
Yeah, always include the reflexive pronoun.
Und sagte.
and said. Good. So just translate up to there, up to the colon.
Then the bridegroom objected and said.
Notice that CJ correctly omitted the sich because you include it literally in your translation, and then you see if it's necessary or redundant and not necessary in the English translation. Going on. Verzeihe mir, wenn ich gegen den Gehorsam zu verstoßen scheine. Everybody?
Verzeihe mir, wenn ich gegen den Gehorsam zu verstoßen scheine.
So this is a imperative. So excuse me. When I, so wenn can be when or if. And then where's the verb complex up to the comma? Let me erase it.
Verstoßen scheine or
Good.
zu verstoßen scheine.
Let's see. When I appear, you got the whole verb complex is, that's right, zu verstoßen scheine. When I, if I appear violate against, you could say, or just to violate the obedience, i.e. to that you have to a son to a father. Then going on, den der Sohn dem Vater schuldet, which I just said just now. Going on, just read that.
Den der Sohn dem Vater schuldet.
Good. So this is interesting to analyze this. What's Dane? What's the antecedent of Dane?
Gehorsam.
Good. Okay, very good. Gehorsam. Now notice it's Dane. You would expect der. So remember the form of this relative pronoun has three determinants: the number and gender of its antecedent, and the role that it plays in the relative clause. So let's take a look at this a little bit. Where's the verb first of all in that little clause?
Schuldet.
So it means he owes. Okay, and where's the subject?
Der Sohn.
Good. Here's the subject here. Um, 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 so which, and this actually ends up being the direct object, which the son owes, and then dative, to the father. Notice the dative doesn't have the preposition that the English ear wants to hear, but it's subsumed in the dative case itself. Just again, just translate that for time here very slowly so we can see how this clause here breaks down, because you really have to analyze it first to understand how it works. Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me. If I appear to violate against the obligation which the son owes to the father.
Good, great. Okay, going on. Aber du weißt, wie sehr mein Verlangen ist, in der Kunst der Dichter mich auszuzeichnen. Everybody?
Aber du weißt, wie sehr es mein Verlangen ist, in der Kunst der Dichter mich auszuzeichnen.
Okay, auszuzeichnen means to excel, or actually to distinguish. But you know, wie sehr mein, this is the desire, as you see here, Wunsch. How great how very much my desire is, and then and this is a dative in the art. Is it der Dichter? Is that singular or plural?
Plural.
That's a plural form. Remember, der is the definite article for the plural genitive of the poets. So we indicate that the genitive with parentheses. How great my desire is to distinguish myself in the art of the poets. So is it best to I'm sort of giving this away. Is it best to include the reflexive pronoun here, CJ?
I'd say.
You better say. Just kidding. And going on. Und wenn auch einige meiner Freunde meine Gedichte loben, everybody?
Und wenn auch einige meiner Freunde meine Gedichte loben.
This should actually be here on the right side. It should be wenn auch, because it means together, although, or even if. And where's the verb there?
Loben.
Loben, and that means praise. So how would you translate that?
And even if, or and although, some
What?
of my friends
Mhm.
praise my poems.
Good. I was just asking, when you see a verb, and you always say they praise as opposed to he praises, so you're looking for a plural subject. So in German sentences, it's very difficult sometimes to identify where the subject is, which is not hard to identify here. But even though some of my friends, so some is actually the subject. Some of my friends praise my poetry. So weiß ich doch wohl, dass ich noch ein Anfänger und noch auf den ersten Stufen des Weges bin. Everybody?
So weiß ich doch wohl, dass ich noch ein Anfänger und noch auf den ersten Stufen des Weges bin.
So at, before the un, you're looking for the verbs. So bin is actually serving as that verb of the first one. But this is the first verb. So I know well, yet well. And then this is das is the subordinating conjunction, introducing a subordinate clause, that I still noch am a beginner. and just finish that sentence. And this is Stufen, and it's the steps or the phases or the stages.
And
Oh,
I'm still in the first stages of the journey.
great. Let's see. Just just translate together very slowly from here, aber du weißt, down to the end, just so people can follow. It's sort of going. Um,
Okay,
yeah.
but you know um, how much it is my desire um, to distinguish myself in the art of the poets.
Hmm.
And although some of my friends praise my poems, um, so I know yet I know well
Hmm.
that I am still a beginner, and am still on the first steps of the journey.
Great, fantastic. So this is obviously the singular right here. Very well done. Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in, and talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye bye.